It's not a one-man game. The culture itself is saying, right, Alkaline has big moments right now. We cannot erase him from the equation, right? Even as a one-side personnel, I cannot erase him from the equation. To try to do that will make me look very stupid.
Alkaline go fly now on private jet, and some people are mad out.
If you understood, them girl good. You see this right here? It's the reason why we are where we are today. Do you understand? It hurts me to sit there and watch so many of you with an umbrella waiting to hear one song. I want them to understand. When you're good, what good are you? I can teach you, but will you show up? You know why? I don't know how to sing. I want them to understand. When you're good, kudos to Alkaline. You know how he came here? On a private plane. You know how he went back? On a private plane. Most of you are still traveling in the front seat and the back seat and the side seat of a minibus.
Yeah, you me touch a god. I lead. Nam can't catch a speed.
Yo, my fams. Suppose I didn't bust. Them would have complained to them get underrated. Them would have filthy bleach day and night. Listen to me. Yo, I changed my mind, fam. I'm gonna retire a little bit late, yo, cause I realize, every man want to be the man, and the touch I got just want to be great. Listen to me. Alkaline put out a song a couple of months ago, titled Key Man. And in that same song, the artist beat his chest loud and proud, even in the video too, broski. And guess what? The man say, yo, in the industry, I'm a key man, and it's evident, like when Alkaline did point out, say everything I gonna make sense soon. We make it pass all of the drama. You know what I mean? Price you have to pay if you be somebody great. And that's a song that I was referring to at the starting of the video. Listen to me. Big up Fully Detektor, one of the real youth them out of TikTok where I fight for the badness over the months and the years. You hear that? You know his style already. Dog send me a clippings. When I tap into it, I realized that it's one of Masicka's vlogger who is giving Alkaline his respect and they would say flowers. And I think the Lord would probably want to accept it because it's from a female. So I'm going to tap into that, broski. Also, there's a man, I don't know if he's a, like a politician or a leader, just a normal Guyanese citizen. The man is using Alkaline's performance and Alkaline's song, Gal Good, to call out the Guyanese people them and point fingers at them. And there's a lot to say about the event also. Stick around for that. Then we have the great veteran, the veteran artist, Mr. Shakin Murray, pointing out that Alkaline's private jet stress out a lot of man in the media. Yeah, hear me no further ado. Let's start the video with Mr. Shakin Murray. No, I changed my mind. Let's start it with Masicka crew.
Up everybody need to get tapped on the 1 year. Alright guys, so play the video and I wanted to give my take on it. This is my take with no bias, right? Dancehall 2026 isn't a one-man game. It's not a one-man game. The culture itself is saying, right, Alkaline has big moments right now. We cannot erase him from the equation, right?
You hear that, people? She's saying that dancehall is not a one-man sport. But they're acting as if it's a one-man sport for years now. They always try to put dancehall at one-man foot over the years. We have been seeing that, and that's just fact. And she's saying that you cannot, X out Alkaline right now to the equation. It's impossible. The big moments that Alkaline is having in this dancehall space, not only now, but especially right now in 2026, the man raised the bar for real, and that song is also on the NPT album. Tap into it, continue to stream the songs. Because yes, Alkaline have some loud moments and he's the talk of the town, fam. You dig? Press play.
Even as a one-side personnel, I cannot erase him from the equation. To try to do that will make me look very stupid.
Well said, I like that. Of course, that makes a lot of sense. That's just factual, people. Of course. She's saying like, even though I'm saying one side, Masicka, my artist, if I try to put down Alkaline's winnings and Alkaline greatness, that would make she look stupid. And that's just the truth. There's no way you can say greatness and then calling it something different. It makes no sense. Even though you're not my favorite artist, Bursky, fam, if you're winning, you're just winning. That's just how it is. I cannot see winnings and try to change the letters them to say, yo, it's a different word. No, it's winnings. Who does to you? I don't even know her, but somebody submitted clippings, fully data, big up yourself. And so far, so good. She's speaking facts. Continue.
The numbers out there, it shows not just the numbers, but the impact out there that shows in 2026, right? With a whole album that dropped that went to #1 in many countries, right? A hit single like Girl Good cannot go around that none at all.
Real talk, real talk. The album speak volume. As she said, the album went #1 across, the world in a couple other countries. You know what I mean? Top the charts, finding hit songs that have been pointing out to dancehall that when an artist brings an album, if that artist don't find himself a hit song, can you please pack up your album? And we would probably just look at it and say, yeah, but that song, they want a nice song still. I want the sound good. But we don't have the song to represent that big impact from the album. So if you don't have that song, then you're going to be in a sticky place and a sticky situation, you dig? And it's just the truth. Alkaline raised the bar, find couple bangers, because it's not only Girl Good, but Girl Good take the lead. And other songs are presently creeping up as if them can't walk. Hey, so when I'm ready for run, I better move out of the way.
And to try to push it underneath the rug, the carpet, make it look very stupid. If me come and say, oh, yo, Masicka alone run the place, Masicka alone run the place, and nobody else not run the place, right? Type of thing. So we have to be very realistic, and we cannot, I cannot, come out here from a biased perspective. At the end of the day, people are listening to what I have to say, right?
So people, based on what she's saying right now, it seems as if she is saying it's Alkaline and Masicka are on the place. Do you guys agree with that? That Masicka and Alkaline is the lead. It's not like Alkaline and Cartel, because we speak music factual. Need to beat around the bush. Oh, great, and for the man, great, him just great. Nobody can stop it. Even if you want to talk down on his winnings, it makes no sense. So based on what I'm seeing, I see Alkaline at the front leading. I also know that Big Ed is in the race too, which is Vybz Kartel. And also Masicka name is a part of the conversation. But I already point out that Alkaline is at #1. Yes, he's leading. The Vendetta boss is leading, fam. Come on, broski. Don't play around, dog. Don't ramp with the badness. Don't get me mad. Don't try to match up no man. When you're talking about, for example, say leadership, fan base, you know what I mean? Name it, the brand, like for new rules and them thing they have him own show, can keep it any day, any night, like Alkaline is in the lead in so many ways that I can tap into right now. Yes, the other man, them do them thing, but please, put them at a number for me. Alkaline is at #1. I don't know where you want to put Masicka, broski, fam. Even Big Ed, I don't know where you want to put Big Ed. But please place them on one of the number, but just know say #1 spot gone. Always #1, fam. Don't get the figure wrong.
And one of the worst things we can't ever probably want to come out here, come though, I sound stupid, right? So what I can say about my artist, right, about Masicka, right, topic of the conversation is Masicka carries the culture steady, right? With just 3 songs dropped for the year so far, right? We already know what those songs are, right? And still managed to hear up dancehall, right? Having everyone talking with major singles like Bossy and Slip and Slide.
All right, people. She's saying that even though Masicka didn't bring an album yet, or he didn't flood the market with songs, Masicka still have an impact right now in 2026 in dancehall with just a couple of songs. I'm not gonna beat down her point, because I could tap into the songs them, and I could probably just ask a question right now like, where is Bossy? Because we're not really hearing it or seeing it. Even Slip and Slide. Oh my God, that rhythm is so sad. That genius tapped into, fam. It's just the truth. You dig? Like, anyways, I need you people who are the fans to let it be known in the comment section if Masicka really have an impact in 2026. Because I'm not seeing the bookings them, and that's major in like the summertime now. If the artist is really hot and doing the damage like that, and the catalog is really speaking volume, that the promoters, then when they're thinking about bookings, they cannot go around Masicka's catalog. So when some of them would be trying to book Alkaline only, they would have include Masicka in that package too. You know what I mean? Based on what dancehall is about right now. If you're talking about the man them who where their name are ringing in the conversation like Masicka and Cartel and Alkaline, but Alkaline is leading with majority of the bookings right throughout the summer. I mean, like closing out into the fall, going into the winter. It's gonna even be worse for these mans because Alkaline is stamping his authority when he go out there to perform and these shows, and it's evident. Pay attention. Yo fam, you know what? Let's tap into the clippings with Mr. Murray talking about Alkaline, stressing out these mans because he flew on a private jet to Guyana and go link Diana. Pre this.
Alkaline go fly now on private jet, and some people are mad out. Alkaline go fly now on private jet, and some people are mad out. Hey, you better rope them up fast, and get them go Bellevue now.
People, who Mr. Shakin Murray talk? Who is he talking about? I would love to know. I wonder who I'm mad out. Because even the man that I'm telling you guys about at the front of the video where, I don't know if who he is to Guyana, but he's a Guyanese. And it seems like he's also probably living overseas or whatsoever. He's also complaining about Alkaline, was sent for on a private jet by maybe the government of Guyana or whatsoever, the promoters name it, and Alkaline went back home on a private jet. Him stress out too. So I wonder if him Mr. Shakin Murray talk to, or maybe it's someone else. Stick around, maybe we're gonna find out.
Because I feel like that the reason why them are mad out, because they don't really take them medication, Yes, on the rope them up quick, and carry them go by Bellevue, go make them get the injection.
Yo, Mr. Murray, easy, you throw some wicked stone in our media without even calling some people name, touch and patch them. A reality attack still. I cannot go around that. Some of these people in dancehall, they're eating to a next level. It doesn't seem as if it's about the music, if you ask me, because to the level that the man them are taking it and the things that these mans are saying in the media about the artists them, sometimes you have to wonder, bro, if these artists do these men something personal in their life. You know what I mean? They don't speak as if they're keeping it within the music. No, they take it out of context. Big time. But anyway, continue. It's on, right?
Because Alkaline success, I'm mad them.
And that's a reality, Alkaline success is a problem in a dancehall. The man them can't believe, bro. I swear, yo, fam, seriously speaking, look around in the media at some people who are looking down on Alkaline. Just think about the people them who are looking down on the artists and talking bad about the artists. And this is just the truth, not because I respect Alkaline and that's my artist in the game, fam. Broski, listen good. I need you guys to get this point. Yo, Alkaline. They're comparing Alkaline to their big world boss, their king. Look at the artist. A simple ghetto youth rise from nothing to something. And you're gonna be putting him down, and he's not doing anything wrong in the space, in the eyes of the fans, in the eyes of the people from our culture. Talk the truth. What wrong is Alkaline doing to the people them from the Gaza, for example, or just overall? Is he like misleading our people? Is he bringing down like our culture or our genre dancehall? Or is he uplifting our genre? Please, the comment section is open because this is a youth who step out, hold his own, stay to himself, link up with a couple of people, do some work and thing. When you look sometimes, things happen in life. The man move on and he continue to press gas. And all he's showing the people them is just winnings and dominance, and he's showing a lot of them what they should have been doing over the years, like create your own brand, like New Rules, for example. So how and why would I look down on someone who is doing something great? It just don't make sense to me at times. It have me confused, fam. You dig? Mr. Murray?
No, sir. I'm not funny. out man a flying a private jet. And I'm mad. No, sir. Something right to do now. You know, I mean, want this. You have some little children who act mature. Them act like mature men and women. But I pick them, you know.
I hope you people get that point. Mr. Morris talking in the real Jamaican parables. What the man is saying, a lot of these grown men who is sitting in the media trying to drag down a young youth who is not doing them anything. And as I said, he's not doing anything wrong in the space and in the eyes of the fans and the eyes of the people. Even the eyes of the leaders, you dig? Alkaline is not doing anything wrong. And that's the reason why you see Alkaline is so loved when Alkaline go places across the world to do his performances. Because they just respect and love the way how the man present himself and all these things. So of course, Mr. Murray is right. I can't believe that some of these grown-ass people are sitting down on their platform and speaking negative about someone who is winning. Just because he grows so fast in the game and you people see it fit to use him against your leader. Can you imagine? A young youth. That man is 50 and this man is 30. So like it's 20 years different. And that man is doing over 2 decades in the game and Alkaline is doing 1 decade in the game. And you're comparing them. And you're 18 and a youth like that. This is damaging, bro.
And then now you have some big people who act like immature children. You know what you call them on the internet? Big pitney. And that's so me see. Some ones that act on the internet. Big pitney them. Brains no mature up in the right and proper way. So, release the thing with them say, with them feel like say, this and that and that and that, then start mad. Bellevue fool, Bellevue.
Yeah man, no joke. Bellevue, Mados. Alkaline just continue to pressure them. You know what I'm happy about? Alkaline used the performance to cramp them. I say cramp them. Cramp them. Them can't talk. Them dumb. There's nothing for them to point on. No negative. They can't even fabricate and build one because it cannot stick and it cannot stand because there's no receipts. If you're going to talk about dominance when it comes to a man going to a different country from his country to perform and to bring out his catalog, Alkaline dominate that on every level and execute that performance on every level possible in a positive way, in a good way, in an excellent way. Trust me, the man raised the bar and turned over Guyana and left an impact on the country, bro. Alkaline locked down the Guyanese Apple charts. Yeah, fam. Alkaline have songs upon songs on the charts. Alkaline and Drake are run Guyana right now, musically. Where them now? I not see them.
Nonsense. Shocking Murray said that.
Big up Mr. Shocking Murray. Always attack the truth. Now I want to tap into the clippings with the brother from Guyana who is pointing out that Alkaline, gal go, the people them turn out in their thousands and their hundreds to listen to one song in the middle of the rain. And if I say, come, let's go fight for the land and the oil and the this and the that we deserve, you're going to say, hey, boy, and now come in, boy. That's what the man is saying, pre this fam.
Are we aware?
If you understood, if you understood, them girl good.
You see this right here? It's the reason why we are where we are today. Do you know, if I would have called a conference, if I would have called an outreach to sit and educate my brothers and sisters, and I'm speaking to all of you that's out partying, none of you would have shown up. But let me ask you a real question.
The dog sounds stressed. Fam, it's not that serious. Take it easy. Listen, let me put this disclaimer out there. I'm not from Guyana, but I have a lot of Guyanese supporters over the years in the media. So you people listen to the video keenly. Use up the comment section so other people can know what he's talking about. You know what I mean? Because I cannot say much about the country and what you guys should be doing and what you guys should not be doing. I'm here to explain to the people them the reason why he's using Alkaline's performance, Alkaline's bookings, Alkaline's songs, Alkaline's private jet. So stick around and listen to the convo.
Many of you are still waiting for your house lot. How many of you are still suffering to make it through the mud? How many of you own your own car? How many of you even own the mattress that you sleep on? How many of you still living at home with your mama and your papa? How many of you own anything? And I'm going to ask this question. This is the tough question because good leadership requires you to ask a tough question. Have you guys noticed that 95% of the people that was at that show last night was young Afro-Guyanese? The promoters of this country, aren't you realizing you're destroying the minds of our Guyanese people? You're destroying the minds by making them believe they can continue to live in poverty. They can continue. It's okay to live at home with your mom and pops. It's okay to not have a window. A pot to piss in, no window to throw it out of. Because most of our young people in this country, they have nothing. They want something. And instead of us using our the platforms we have, the opportunity to bring these people out, none of it is to educate our people. And that is what the problem is in this country. We use every opportunity we have. But you know what? I understand the frustration in many of you. So maybe you just want to go blow some steam out. But at the same time, why can't we come together the way we came together last night and the night before? Do you understand?
So the man say, yo, everyone get together, got excited to see Alkaline to go to the event. He's not talking about the other artists them who perform on the show. He's talking about Alkaline, period. Listen to me. Oh, that kind of folly still. But anyway, from the starting of his video, the man play Alkaline's girl good and he say, this is the reason why we're here today. So the man say, how come you people don't have good life and good things and great things? I don't know. He's saying that, not me. So all you people are taking up y'all money to buy tickets to go see Alkaline when you people should be staying home. This is interesting. Press play.
It hurts me to sit there and watch so many of you with an umbrella waiting to hear one song. I want them to understand when you're good. What good are you? Good what? Good suffering?
All right, people. Yeah. Yo, broski's killing me, fam. Listen, bro. Yo, fam. You see, at the end of the day, you have to understand that people are gonna do what they want to do with their life. You know, like, you're seeing it from a different angle, I guess. But you just have to understand that people have their own decisions to make at the end of the day. And you have no control over anyone, not even your own kids sometimes, broski. So it makes no sense stressing that the people are out there waiting for one song all night. And that's powerful. That's dominance. Can you imagine? The entire 20,000 people who went to that stadium, they were all standing there waiting on one song all night. And that one song is from this artist, the key man, the young lad, Alkaline. Bro, that's on another level. So that's the power Alkaline have? Yes, him have a power for real, because the man locked down the charts them across the entire Guyana. Alkaline own Guyana right now musically. And it's just the truth. So the man across the people, the man say, yo, you guys really went out just to stand there all night to listen to one and wait for one song? So if I did me call on, don't even move. You people don't even put a foot or even think about to meet up. No, you people are running to go see Alkaline. And we have so much important things that we have to deal with in Guyana. The man's son stressed, bro. You hear me? Press play.
The only thing you are, you good what? Good suffering. You are all out here suffering as a people. Do you know?
So the boss said the girl them not good because they're suffering in Guyana. That him I say.
If the opportunity would have presented itself where we could buy some shares in Exxon, and I would have said to the Guyanese people, let us pool the money we spent last night and own a piece of our oil. 80% of you would have probably said no. But the real question that I'm going to ask you, how many of you that are out there are still waiting on a piece of land? How many of you own the pillow that you put your head on when you went home last night? How many of you can make it through the mud without burning your watch or your ring this month? But you are out and you're accepting what I would call this bullshit as a system. And again, the promoters of this country, I'm not stopping you from promoting, but do you only use your platform to keep our people in poverty?
Then this is the question I would ask a man like this. You know what I mean? If like I was a Guyanese person or from Guyana, name it. Big up to all Guyanese out there across the world. You know the style go out of love, because we're all from the Caribbean, you see me? Mad thing, man. People, I would ask him like, why you wait to put out a video like this? Why didn't you put out a video like this maybe 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago, broski? Why now, fam? Why you use this event to bring across your point, and tons of other events kept before, even this same event? It's a yearly event based on what I know. So what are you saying? They have been doing this, and we're just seeing your video right now. Are you trying to jump on the wave and the hype? You want piece of girl good? Then go get a good girl and make sure you give some good.
The same way you can promote, because that's what you're good at. You can't put something good on the radio station. You can't put something good on the sound system. You couldn't listen to people.
So based on what he's saying on the radio, you heard the man them promoting the event and promoting Alkaline. Yeah, and Alkaline Girl Good is loud in Guyana, because we saw clippings in the media even before Alkaline went there. I think it was a DJ who was playing Girl Good in a stadium or somewhere there. And trust me, it was a choir. And now Alkaline went there in living colors and performed the song for the people them. It take it to another level, up to this man, Ed Chip.
I'm so grateful for all of you here today. But guess what I've been working on? I've been working with the government to make sure that each and every one of you can own a piece of land tomorrow. Because the land in this country is free. It doesn't cost the government anything. What does it cost the government? Zero. $280 billion was spent. Let me make sure each and every one of you that showed up here tonight pull a ticket so you can get your land that you've been waiting on. Which one of you, which one of the promoters, you know, they reached out to the police, give us protection. Reach out to the Ministry of Tourism. Let's have this show. They're going to brag. You know how many people came in the country? Do you know all those people that came here are 80 and 99% Guyanese? Why they don't want to come and stay? Why they going back and doing whatever work they're doing in a foreign land? Why they don't want to come back to their own country? How can we be bragging that we brought so many people came home? You're gonna hear it, but I'm gonna preempt them. We're gonna be hearing that so many people came home to celebrate. Do you realize the people that's coming home, as you yourself will be saying, are Guyanese? Why are they leaving? Why do they have to come to their own country just to celebrate Carnival and to show off they've got better brand?
You know the point. A lot of people they feel better working overseas, even though it's not easy. And the structuring with the government overseas, even though they have to pay a lot of taxes and stuff, it's a bit safer for the people them to live and to have a decent life and to achieve and to own certain things. Do you know what I mean? Because you can't own things in foreign, but you just have to be smart with your dollars and know how to save and make the money work for you, or else you're going to have to work for the money for the rest of your life. Alkaline done point out that in an earlier way. You have to invest, you have to stretch your wings. You can't have 2 mil, for example, or a mil, or 50,000, just have the 50,000 looking at it. You have to flip that into like a 3, 4, 500,000 in no time and keep growing. You understand? So that's the reason why a lot of people migrate from the Caribbean and they're not trying to, you know, return certain way. Yes, some of them buy house and build house, but at the end of the day, they just be in and out. And you know the truth too, why people are not trying to stay in Guyana, because enough jobs are not there and all these things. They're pushing for a better life out there. You should know this, fam.
How? Because they have to go to another man's land to earn that. Why they can't come back to their own country and do that? Why? Why are we pushing our own people out? But we have ourselves to hold accountable. We have ourselves look at ourselves in the mirror and hold ourselves to blame. Because no one forced you out there. It was a ring. Do you know it was a normal day? It was a normal event. All of you would have said, I can't come, it's raining. Do you know that I could call one of those events and each and every one of you will learn when you leave there how to start your own business and how to be successful? I can guarantee you that. I can teach each and every one of you how to go ahead and own your own home and turn it into a business. I can teach you.
You have a point. I get that, and that's facts. You know what I mean? Because a lot of us as people don't know how to invest and how to flip our money and turn our money. And he's saying that he can teach. So what you need to do, my friend, if you're seeing this video or someone send it to you, I need you to start a page on the same TikTok or even YouTube and call out all your Guyanese brothers and sisters and outline, the blueprint to them on how to invest and how to grow and how to become successful business owners. That's what you need to do, fam, because you do have a point and I agree with a lot of things that you're saying. But with you using the event to call out the people, them, I don't see that factual. Because events keep in every country across the Caribbean. And trust me, people like to go out there and full joy themselves and release the pressure. Because a lot of people are living under depression and stress on a daily basis, bro. So you also have to look into that. You have to deal with the politics part of it and the, the growth and all of these things on a separate video on a different day. Not this one.
But will you show up? You know why? I don't know if you sing. I want them to understand. When gal good. Kudos to Alkaline. You know how he came here? On a private plane. You know how he went back? On a private plane.
You hear that, people? And once again, he tap into Alkaline's gal good. Kudos to Alkaline. Because him knows Alkaline is a great artist and a good artist and it's a popular known song. It's a big song. And he's taking off his hat and he's saying, salute Alkaline. Kudos to you. So now he's saying to the people them, do you guys know how Alkaline reach and get to Guyana? It was a private jet that brings him to Guyana and bring him back home to Jamaica or America. I know where the boss is going. I don't know where he's going, but that's what the man is pointing out. So he's saying that those promoters or whosoever it is that booked that private jet are, we don't know if it's Alkaline who say, I just want to travel different today or whatsoever and just do his thing, but it seems as if he's blaming the promoters to be spending so much money on a private jet to get an artist. Damn. You cannot blame the promoter them who are spending their own money to keep their event. And I don't know if the government is a part of this event. I don't know. The Guyanese people, please let it be known in the comment section if any of you people are watching the video.
Most of you still traveling in the front seat and the back seat and the side seat of a minibus.
You hear that? You hear what the man is saying? These people watch Alkaline and spend their millions and their thousands to get Alkaline in a private jet, but they're squeezing up in a taxi, broski. They're lapping up. Yo. You guys are still squeezing up in the back of a minibus. Yo, the G chip out, fam. The man crash out.
Being overloaded. Think, wake up. This man came on a private plane, people. Him and his crew.
I'm sorry if I'm taking a serious matter for a joke. It's not really that. It just sounds weird to me. That is pointing fingers at Alkaline and the song and the promoter them. To me, it have nothing to do with what the people them are doing in Guyana, bro. This is a totally different event.
Left with a big bag of money. And you tomorrow morning is gonna be in the backseat of a minibus. Stinky sweaty. Because they ain't got no AC. And you
What? That's what's going on over there in Guyana? The man is saying there in the back of a bus sweating. Sweat up, no AC. Really? Like, what the fuck are you saying? Not like that, man. You want to tell me, say, no, I be your old car there, Guyana, bro? Really? No AC, sweat up in a 2026? I don't believe that, bro. No fun. I have some tough Guyanese brethren out here, fam, in Canada. And the man them thing loud black one broski. So I don't know what you're saying, dog. Like, it kind of weird. I have friends, dog, who ship vehicle and them thing there. But I don't know. Maybe someone from Guyana can relate. Because I don't know what's happening in Guyana. I would love to know if these things are factual.
feel good about yourself? Is that what we are promoting as a people? Listen, leadership is not just about voting and running a country. Leadership is educating your people and bringing them along with you. So while I know many of you might be mad, I'm going to take that risk because I want better for all of you. I'm going to take that risk because I want to see you doing better. I'm going to take that. I'm going to carry that. Cuss me out in the comments if you want to. But understand that the reality is all of you are still suffering. And if all of you that was at that show last night show up at the Copy Square tomorrow, if I call it a protest, and still the government of the day, if I call on you and say, come out here and stand with me, let us demand a fair share of our oil wealth, I'm going to sit there and say, Biden ain't coming by. So is this what I have to do? Raise enough money to have Alkaline come?
Yeah, that sound tough. But I said, boy ain't coming, boy. The man says, so one have to raise so much money if you have Alkaline coming. What you say?
Cartel come? But where are the leaders of this country?
Oh, so the boss I say, you know, like if him call him and say forward out and let's just talk and do some business, they're not gonna turn up, you know. But if an Alkaline or a cartel, them are gonna turn up, Jaja.
Why weren't you at that stage using that opportunity to educate our people? Our young people are lost.
So do you really think that the people who dress up and look good in their outfit, even though it was raining and muddy and whatsoever, based on what I'm seeing and what I heard, do you think these people went out there to hear the politician them outline things to them about the country and all these things? It wasn't that event. No, bro, it was a party event. It's not like it's not a preaching event, bro. You know what I mean? Like the people, they didn't go out for all of that. What I'm saying is you're mixing up the thing. There needs to be an event for all of that you're outlining. What you're saying is making so much sense, but you're using the wrong event to bring across your point.
19 years old, I had my first property in the US. At 21, I already had 4. Each one of them was worth over $100,000 more than I paid. This is 20-something years ago.
All right, G. You see, you're pointing out, say, you have your first property at the age of 19 or whatsoever, and 21, you own about 4 of them, and you point out that it's 20-something years ago, fam. That's a long time, and things were way cheaper and easier 20 years ago or 19 years ago. I can tell you, it was way cheaper and easier to achieve things in foreign. In Canada, England, America, name it. It was way easier, broski. Kudos to the people out there today who can achieve and buy a property in these foreign countries in 2026. Or even last year, the year before. Things gone sky high, bro. Big up to and kudos to the people out there who buy the nice car them and are driving a foreign. They're not easy to maintain. Yeah. So right now, with you pointing out what you achieved 20 years ago, what a man is achieving right now, it takes more work and more dedication. It's not easy to do it now. And those properties that you're talking about, if you still have those properties, today, the prices are triple up and double up on them. You know what I mean? You can make a lot of money off those properties if you still have them now. And that's just the truth. Yeah, bro, so you can't really compare 20 years ago with what's happening right now. It's a totally different level.
Do you understand? Because the system encourages you to do better.
That's not true. The system in America, Canada, England, and those places, in the first world country, they don't really encourage you to do better. That's a lie. You have to have that determination to do better because it takes a lot of work. Remember, it's a land where you cannot just, for example, say your family have a piece of land and you can just go buy material from and just build up broski and say, oh, you have a crib. No, you have to either pay rent or you pay mortgage in these places. So what you're saying, bro, that part is not factual. This country, a lot of people are depressed and turn off, bro, and they don't know what to do with their life. Some people work so hard, they cry for their knees and their toes and their feet every day. People are stressed, tired, depressed in these countries. What are you saying? It don't motivate the people, it depress the people them. But kudos to the people them who understand that you cannot give in, you just have to keep pushing and keep trying every day. Yeah, man, a long time we're out here and know the play, man. You hear that?
And I'm gonna say it again, many of you don't have a pot to piss in like a pea pot. No window to throw it out, which means you don't own the house nor the bedroom you're staying in. You're staying with your mom and pop still, 30, 40 years old, but you had on Gucci and Prada partying last night. Your kids probably waking up this morning, you only got bread, not even butter to put on it. That is the reality. But again, I understand. Go blow up some stress. But wake up, people. Wake up. Our own country is being sold out in front of our face. Exxon is leaving every day 1 million barrels of oil. still making pennies. The teachers are still making pennies. We're still importing cars from Japan. When are y'all gonna wake up? It's y'all have the power to change this. But instead of that, you're using your power to I got a bond for each event. You don't think everybody wants to party. But your priority must be in order. Your priority must be in order. How you gonna go to a party and spend what y'all spent there last night knowing you have nothing?
Oh, you know that so the people who went to the party, they're all broke the following day. You can't be judging everyone like that, fam. Yo, close out your video, bro.
But again, that is the system we're left to live in, people. And I beg of you, I plead of you, open your eyes, people. Use your voice. Use the opportunity to show up when it matters. Use that opportunity. Come out in your numbers when it matters. Oh, I'm begging of you, people. It hurts me. You know why? Because I was once there. I was once homeless, people, and I became a billionaire in this country until I was stripped. Not because I started partying, not because I started smoking drugs, not because I'm a bad businessman, because people didn't want me to be successful. You too can be that. You too. We were all born with genius level talent, people. All of us. Whether you're going to be a good barber, whether you're going to be a good tailor, God bless us all uniquely, people. Tap into that talent. Tap into yours. Use it. Don't feel, I can't read a light or I can't spell as well. You know what? With all that I'm telling you now, I don't know how to fix my own car. I don't know how to cut my own grass. I don't know how to wash my car. That everyone has a space. I don't know how to defend myself in court. Everyone has a purpose on this planet, man. The Bible said even the hair on our head are numbered. You got a talent. Use it. Don't allow others to use it for you, man. I hope I didn't stress you out with this video today, but I'm hurt waking up seeing that all of the highlights on Facebook is poor black people celebrating when they should be out there demanding. But I still love all of you.
The boss says so when him look on Facebook, all him sees poor black people celebrating. So black people will just sit down and sad every day. No celebration. They shouldn't have went out to Alkaline's event or to the event, baderation, Magnum, it's whatever yearly event. They should have never gone to it. That's what you're saying. So this man wake up and saw all the clippings because Alkaline literally have the media locked. Every social media platform that you can think of, the Vendetta Boss Fam is locking it down. Bare clippings, all of the people them are posting their videos, like all the girls, name it, man. And it's majority women who I'm seeing posting videos right across the media about the event. Them look good down a Guyana. When I tell me I forgot book a ticket and fly in and check in the place. Yeah, hear me? One review got into the game, big up on yourself and the people, while I never lame, can't tame.